Greetings, sirs and madams. I'm Efreet Schneid, and we're playing Gundam Battle Operation. So this match is going to be a bit strange because, well, our side is going to completely cream the other side. And sometimes that gets a bit strange because, well, there's a point where your team can do so well that that kind of leaves you, like, very little to do. Yeah, so I'm using a mobile suit that I find to be extremely annoying to fight, and that's the Efreet Schneid. So, it's a melee mobile suit that has a pole arm that can knock down instantly. It has smoke discharges, which allow a temporary stealth and a shell defense buff. And it can also dodge roll, so it is extremely annoying to contend with. I'd say it's probably the perfect troll mobile suit. And honestly, it can be kind of challenging to use, especially because it doesn't really have any stun abilities. And as you can see here, the pole arm does have a very specific hitbox, just like the Proto Gundam. The pole arm only hits with the head of the axe instead of the shaft, so yeah, you kind of have to make sure you're not standing too close to somebody. But yeah, the match is already going very well. We're only like a minute and 30 seconds in, and we already have a 4,000 point lead over, well, the enemy's team has yet to score any points at all. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just going to be very careful to try to position properly because I am treating this as a stealth mobile suit, so I am going to use the cover and go around and try to surprise people, but I don't know, like, looking at this match after the fact, it's looking to be largely unnecessary. Got a good counter on me. And there seems to be some sort of timing difference where when somebody gets knocked down, they pretty much get up really fast. Yeah, got your back, buddy. Yeah, so normally right here, you're supposed to have enough time to land 2 melee hits right after the counter, but yeah, he just started getting up almost right away. Yeah, so I'm using my stealth here to see if I can flank this guy who's kind of sitting by himself. What the heck is he doing? Oh, it's a Zuda. Whoa, that was weird. Like, wasn't he just kneeling? Oh, he's using the anti-ship rifle. Ah, dang it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to catch up to him, so yeah, I'm not gonna be able to catch that, so may as well not engage. A bit of a waste of time. Yeah, so I'm gonna relink up with the rest of my team and hopefully I can do some good like that. Yeah, okay, so the match is half. Oh, we got a 9,000 point lead versus a score of 0. This is looking really crazy. I'm not really sure what's the cause of this. Holy crap. Ah, okay, so they also have a suit with instant knockdown. I'm not really sure what the name of this Dom is, but it's pretty annoying to fight too. So it uses its little chest flash gun thing to stun people, and then it's using the exact same weapon I am. It can cause instant knockdown as well. Yeah, so the Efreet Schneid is actually fairly difficult to combo with, and that's because the Heat Axe has a very long cooldown time. And I find that it actually doesn't do as much damage as I expect. Whoa! Did not see that coming at all. Yeah, so the Heat Axe, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as I expected. Maybe they're all just spec'd for melee defense, but I suspect that it just doesn't do all that high damage. And also, because it causes instant knockdown, and it has a long cooldown period, you're not really able to follow up with much of an attack after you've already knocked somebody down. So you're pretty much forced to just kind of, like, hopefully your timing is good and maybe you can fit in an attack, but mostly you're just gonna have to switch to one of your ranged weapons and attack like that. And even that's not very good because, well, of course, it has very low shooting correction, and its ranged weapons are all like very weak machine guns. So its purpose really isn't for doing damage, it's mostly for suppressing the enemy team. Yeah, so you saw right there, like, I knocked him down with my neutral, but with the long cooldown period, there wasn't enough time to strike again with another melee attack. Yeah, so if you're going to knock down, you're pretty much going to have to do 2 neutrals in a row with a cancel period in between. And you can kind of tell that the enemy team, it does have some skilled players in it. It's just, I guess they just had a poor team makeup or something. Finally managed to catch him, Jesus. And watch this, there's... yeah, and also I think I just never really developed this machine gun. I think it's actually the level 2 version, which is absolutely terrible, but... yeah, so... yeah, this is actually the level 6 version of the Efreet Schneid, which took quite a while for me to finish. It was actually one of the very last mobile suits I ever finished while the game was active. Yeah, so just barely had enough time for a second neutral hit. Whoa, that's some momentum right there. Yeah, so I almost landed a clean hit, but he tackled out of it. Got me back to this. Oh, he's level 4? Oh, and I think that that Pale Rider that shot me earlier, I think it was level 2, so I think that explains why their team was doing so bad. Yeah, so they had a level 2 and a level 4 suit, and our team is like all level 6 mobile suits, so no wonder. Yeah, and God, Galgoo cannons are absolutely nightmares at level 6. Yeah, our Alex player did really well. I'm actually like really surprised that the host didn't disconnect, because he was on the losing side. But holy shit, like 20,000 to 7,000. God damn, if I was hosting that, I probably would have disconnected, but shit, dude. Anyway, guys, that's it for my thoughts on the Efreet Schneid. I'm sorry if the match was a little bizarre, but yeah, that's the only good recording I got of the thing. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, we'll just see you next time. Thanks.